Well, welcome to the tour of my Chitty shed, and the grandkids, they call it the inventor's workshop because anything happens in here. And hands up for it not being the most tidiest, but it is a bit of a workshop. And forward, and we put some benches in, some work benches, and I moved a piano into it, and I put a second floor up so I've got a bit of storage. But most importantly, I had to have room to put Chitty Bang Bang because I was going to build it in here, which we did. And it took us 4 years, so I made plenty of room, made sure I had plenty of spares and bits and bobs, and we built Chitty on an old Land Rover. And it was 1973, cost me 100 quid, and like I say, it took 4 years to build it and turn it into our Chitty Bang Bang. Once we'd finished it, we went away for a whole year, and we drove it right across the world to Australia. Behind me, it's like the main bench really, and on there I've got all my memorabilia that... Now just behind main big Chitty, I've got myself a TARDIS. Now it's flat packed, so I've got a bit of it up in the rafters. But in the summertime, when we go to a show or go to a Comic Con or so on, I bring the TARDIS out and put it all together, and yeah, that goes down a store. But it makes a nice backdrop in the Chitty workshop. And down here we've got a cat box. Now I made a cat box to look like a fairy castle, and it's got some nice red velvet in there. Now just behind me I've got a couple of things on the go. I've got a sweet dispensing machine. Now it used to be in a carousel. I've got a big carousel in the garden that I built, and that was the centrepiece, and as it all went round it would basically throw sweets all over the floor, but the kids thought it was great. Next to that I've got a mini split screen camper van. My daughter, she absolutely loves split screen campers but can't afford one, so we made her one for her wedding based on a mobility scooter. And then just in front of that we've got the Mini Chitty, and Mini Chitty is built on a ride-on lawnmower, and it's pretty much the same as the big Chitty. It's got leather, red leather, brass, aluminium, Iroko timber that we all had left over from when I built the main car. So we thought for the grandkids we'd build them a little one. And the best thing about it, you can put it in first gear and it moves along slower than walking pace, so you can keep a good eye on them as they drive around the garden.